Good morning, it's Backyard Adventures with Andy. Let me ask you a question. Are there some flowering bushes, some shrubs, some plants in your yard that come back every year, they do well, that you would like to have more of? Maybe you'd like to put them in different spots, kind of balance things out in your yard, create some new beauty. Maybe you want to use these as gifts and give them away to people that come over, they see your plants, and you're like, hey, by the way, I've got one of these for you to take home with you, or a housewarming gift or something. Well, if the answer is yes, I want to talk today about a quick and easy way to propagate. I can't say it's quick in the sense of it does take time, you can't rush the plant through growth, but it does seem to go faster than a lot of the ways of taking cuttings, or especially even growing from seed. So basically the concept came from strawberries with me. I watched strawberries as they would jump out, set roots and grow, and then they would set out a new plant, and you saw the strawberries grow. I've got that with some certain weeds in my yard. I'm like, they just keep on jumping, and well, I took that concept, and many years ago there was a Tropicana orange azalea that I really loved. It was beautiful. I was at a spot where I'm like, I'd love to have a few more of those, but I didn't necessarily have the budget money to go get new plants. And so I took that concept and I took one of the horizontal branches, put it in the ground with some dirt and a rock over it, a little bit sticking out, and a year later it had taken off, there was roots. And I have that in the yard in another spot. I've done this a couple times with that azalea. I've done this with some wisteria, where I've taken some of that, put it in the ground, it's rooted and gone, and I've got some new wisteria. And now they live at another house too now. I've given those away as gifts. And I've done this a lot with hydrangea. So behind me here, I've got 4 different hydrangeas. I've got the 6-year-old, I've got right here behind me a 3 or 4-year-old. If you can see the little black pot, there's a 1-year-old, and then there's a little gnome statue over there, and you probably can't even see it from this. I'll zoom up in a second, but right in front of there was a birth today of a new one I put down in the ground. And so let me walk you through this process kind of step by step of how you do this and what it looks like. And what's cool about this is while it's wintertime, you can see still generational growth of this, of what it looks like at different stages here in the wintertime. So I'm going to bring this down, kind of I need to hold that down or it pops up, so I'll take my little metal clip. I'm going to just kind of push that in there, cover that up, and we'll have a new hydrangea in a year. I want to take you in and show you this. So down here, you're going to notice that there is a branch that last year I took this branch and I pushed it down into the dirt gently, covered it up with some dirt, and this thing has taken root. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take that lead that you can see there. I'm going to cut that lead and then pull up this root ball and show you what this looks like after a year of growth. And in fact, 3 years ago, I think it was 3 years ago. 3 years ago I did that same thing, and this is what it looks like now. You can see here, nice young hydrangea. Alright, so I've got my, right here, this is that branch that I tucked in under here, and I can go ahead and cut this. Thank you very much. And let's just dig this a little bit up. Oh my, I got a really nice root ball there. Let's see. Kind of gentle with that. Let's see if I can. Yeah, you can see plenty of good roots in there. This thing is ready to go. There was that lead. So I'm going to go take this over to a pot, and we'll have ourselves another hydrangea. Right. Now, I'm going to encourage that root growth, so I'm going to come back here. This a chance to really take off. All right, we'll see how this thing looks another year.